everybody, welcome to our channel, Lheen and Scott in the Philippines. How are you everyone?
Hello, everybody. So today,
So,
Miss Lynn wanted to interview me.
yeah,
So Miss Lynn is going to interview me and ask me hard questions about the Philippines.
yeah, because you are been here in already 5 weeks, right?
Yeah, coming up on 5 weeks.
So, what can you say or how do you feel? Like example, you stay here in 5 weeks.
Well, I feel fine. I mean, I've had my ups and downs just like everybody else probably has. Getting used to the weather, getting used to the food, getting used to the shopping and everything like that. So, it's just getting adjusted, just like anybody else. But I'm getting adjusted. You're also getting adjusted. So
Little by
we
little,
went
na?
right,
Yeah.
little by little, and it's we have our good days, but we also have times where we,
Bad days.
we don't. I don't think we yell too loud at each other, but
Of course, that's the part of
I
life.
start getting a Filipina headache right in here or something.
Oh, not only a Filipina, me too. A
And then she gets
foreign-
American headache right
American
here.
headache
So,
also, yeah.
and then
But-
she goes over and talks gossip with the girls and gets all that out of her system and feels better. Me, I have no one to talk to, so.
Because he cannot express
Yeah.
or he cannot
He
talk
doesn't
English.
understand.
But yeah, when you since you've been here in 5 weeks, like example, when we do shopping, what's the difference there in the state in the Philippines?
I don't know what the big difference is just name brand stuff. Once you know the brands, you know what you're buying and stuff. There's name brands here that we have in the States, of course, that you can buy here. But if you want to shop like a Westerner, then you're going to spend like a Westerner. It's Western products that are here are
Expensive.
they're not very cheap.
Yeah,
So,
expensive.
if you want to buy Filipino name brand products, then you can get it cheaper and stuff. And it's just as good. So, it's just getting used to the name brands, what they carry. We have 2 stores that we go to, Pure Gold and SM Mall.
SM, yeah.
And so, Pure Gold's a little bit smaller store, but we get most of our stuff from there.
Yeah.
So, I think SM is a lot bigger grocery store, but it's what 10-15 minutes from here, something like that.
Yeah.
So we have to get on a bus and trek it back and everything like that. So from where we are now, it's only a 5-10 minute walk over to Pure Gold. So if we got heavy stuff to bring back, then we catch a trike. If it's just some groceries, we can walk back. So but the shopping is just, it is what it is. You don't have you have just about everything you have in the States. It's just different name brands sometimes. It's like if you're walking down the candy aisle, you're going to see Hershey candy bars. You're going to see M&Ms and stuff like that. But man, I'll tell you what, they're very expensive here. Those name brands are very expensive here. So if you come here to save money and live a little bit cheaper, look at the off-brand names. Try and get used to the Filipino brand.
Yeah.
They're
But how's the taste? For example, Filipino brand, but the same, like example, chocolate, because the chocolate there is like a Snicker, but here in the Philippines we have a Cloud9, something like that.
right, but it's just as good.
It
There's
tastes
really
good?
not much different. The candy bars are good, but and it's like the hot dogs, the ground beef and stuff like that. It's different because it's from someplace else. I don't know where the beef is brought in from. I've heard rumors from Australia or something, but I don't know for sure. The hot dogs are named, different name brand of hot dogs, but like we found those one hot dogs that we like. I can't remember the name brand of them, but they're all beef hot dogs. That's what I like, is the all beef ones.
Yeah.
And they're good. I have no problem. And actually, they're a little bit longer than the ones you buy in the United States. So, but things are cheaper here, but they're not cheaper. Because
it depends the brand you want to.
depends on the brand, depends on where you shop. It's like our vegetables. Lynn goes over to the outside market to buy our vegetables and stuff.
Compared to the Pure Gold,
Right.
because for me is higher in the Pure Gold, and aside of that, much better in the market or in the sidewalk to buy vegetable because
Well, you
it's
have
cheaper.
to be careful too, because sometimes it's been sitting out there during the day a long time, so you got to be careful. It's like the bananas. Every time she brings the bananas home, they're black. I mean, not black, all black, but it's a lot black, you know. And it's like I'm not used to that, you know,
So
because you open up the banana peeling and it's all bruised inside and stuff. I'm used to getting either green or yellow bananas that are still good shape and not black and stuff. And it seems like that's all we can find, because we went to that other market that we're going to now up the road here, and their bananas are the same way. They're black, you know, a lot of black to them, a lot of bruising to them.
Maybe because
So
overripe, I bought overripe.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is on that, because it's weird. You know, like I said, you can go to States and buy green or yellow and put them on the table for a few days. And I know it's hotter here, and we only have aircon in the bedroom, you know, for sleeping and stuff. But still, they shouldn't turn black that quick, I don't think. But
Yeah, maybe.
that's just I don't know. I'm not an expert
Yeah, it's really
on it.
hot because
So
it
there's
can
things, there's things you got to watch for, but it depends on where you live. We're not in a big city. We're not in Manila. We're not in Cebu. You know, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. You know, maybe if you're in Manila and Cebu, in the big cities, you're going to have better product. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't tell you. But where we are at in San Pedro, the part of San Pedro that we're in, it's small communities, so maybe we're not getting the products as quick as everybody else does. You know, that could make a difference too. But I mean, other than that, grocery shopping is fine. You know, you thought when I got here and I said I'm looking for small bottles, a case of small bottles, you said I don't think you'll find those here. We found them, right?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I mean, because I like the small, what are they, like 20-ounce bottles and stuff. Maybe they're smaller here, maybe 16 ounce or something here. But
500 ml.
you know, especially as warm as it is here, we can keep them cold in the refrigerator. But once you take them out, like right now, it's starting to hit 100, 105 degrees already. So you know, you sit outside for a little bit, and your water's hot already.
Yeah.
I'm looking to buy a couple tumblers for me and Lynn, because we don't have any that keep your stuff cold and warm.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to go online to get those, I guess, because I haven't seen any in the stores around here.
We didn't see.
But like I said, we're not in the big city, so there's a lot of things we can't get here that we'd have to go up to Manila or someplace.
In Alabang, they will
or
take
Cavite
times
and
like
stuff.
that. Yeah, in Alabang, they have a lot of mall there in Alabang. Yeah, but a little bit far. Need time to go there.
Right.
So aside of that, how about because here in the Philippines, of course we don't have, especially me, I don't have a car. So most of the time, if we go outside, especially if like we need to ride, so how's the example, the transportation here? Is that it's hard for you because you know we don't have a car?
Well, you know, I thought it was going to be hard, you know, the trikes and stuff, because the problem with the trikes is they sit low. So, you know, getting in and out, you have to be just easy about it. Usually I let Lynn get in first and then I get in next to her. And I take my time. But, you know, when I first got here, I was like, oh, man, this is, you know. But, you know, and then I had a gout attack in my knee.
Yeah.
Well,
It's really hard.
and we took a multi-cab, because a multi-cab is
It's a bigger.
right. It's a little bit more headroom. The
Uh-huh.
problem with the multi-cab is they're still small and there's no legroom. I mean, hardly any legroom. And when I was having that gout, I thought, okay, we'll try the multi-cab. But I mean, I couldn't bend my knee, so I said, you know. And now since then, I've been riding a trike. You just have to get in easy, get out easy. And the nice thing about the trike is, yes, you sit low, yes, you might hit your head when you hits the bump, but it has a lot of leg room. It really does. The trikes usually have a lot of leg room. You can stretch your leg out while you're sitting back there. And yes, like I said, some have bars going across, some don't. But like the last two that we rode in, I never hit my head once. It depends on the driver. You know, I don't know about the big cities and stuff. You know, I've only been here in San Pedro. I mean, I've been to Cavite once. But here in San Pedro on them 2-lane roads, they have a lot of speed bumps. A lot of speed bumps. And it depends on the driver. If he takes his time and hits those speed bumps at a nice speed, you're okay. You know, we had a driver that was always seemed like he was aggressive in a hurry, remember?
Yeah.
And it was like, bam, it's like, holy crap. But the last couple guys we've had have been really nice. taking their time, even going down the back side roads, going to church and stuff. Everything was fine.
It's
Never,
fine,
no complaints on that at all. So
Yeah.
it's just getting used to it, and it's like coming to another country. You got to get used to their style of living. You got to get used to the way you get around. I don't plan on buying a car or a motorbike. He went up there. He's up there.
Yeah,
Sorry, we're chasing a mosquito we've been chasing for days.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't even die in the spray. But,
some of them are, maybe that's new one.
right. So, but I don't plan on buying a car or a motorbike just because I don't want to. I don't want to drive in it. I mean, we can go from here to SM for how much? How many pesos?
We can ride tricycle like 15 each person
Yeah,
going
15
there.
each.
And then
So
also
for
the
both of
bus,
us,
15.
30 pesos.
30 pesos one way for
Yeah.
every person.
So not even a dollar. Like 75 cents it costs us to go to SM Mall, and then 75 cents to come back. To me, that's a lot, a lot better than me driving. Even though we're not in the big city, we have the 2-lane highway that goes to SM Mall, and especially during rush hour, it's bumper to bumper. And the motorbikes here, they know how to drive. They're in and out of traffic. They're pulling out, and I'm not complaining about it. They all do it.
Yeah,
It's just the way they drive here. And, ooh, he just flew right in between us, little sucker. But so anyway, yeah. So for me, it's worth not driving. I'm 63 years old. I don't need any problems. Let these guys that live here, grow up here, drive it. And at least here, most of the drivers are really nice to me too. So, they
It
call me Joe.
depends, yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
So that's fine. And so far I haven't come across anybody that's been mean to me or rude to me or anything. So it is a lot of people don't speak English very much. So I do have to have Lynn with me 99% of the time.
So how about here in my place, what you can see, it's crowded because I told you before, I think Cavite.
What do you mean? Your house?
No, here in my place.
In the neighborhood?
Neighborhood.
What do you mean? Like the street or?
The street or going to Pergo, what you think?
What do you mean crowded?
I mean, you like it, or maybe how you feel?
Yeah, no, I like neighborhood. I like all the neighbors have been nice to me. They all kind of run from me a little bit when they see I'm sitting in the store because a lot of them don't speak English or haven't spoke English in a while, so they're scared to, or hello, and I think they're all getting used to seeing me around here and stuff too. So, but we take our walks a little bit here and there and stuff.
And in the morning, can take a walk, and or sometimes in the afternoon, like 4 to 5, we go to.
Sometimes,
Yeah, sometimes.
we try. We try, but she stays busy, so.
Of course, as a Filipina, no, most of Filipina are busy doing, even if we are inside the house, doing cleaning, like what's that? I have a kids and yelling and like that, and that's the routine of the as a mother, like that. And you think what's the next you want to eat in morning, lunch, and then
And we just get done with breakfast, and she'll be like, "What do you want for lunch?" I don't know. And we just got
Of
done with
course.
breakfast.
That's what we are. And then because I have also a small sari store, so I need, my routine is like that. Looks like I'm busy, but the good thing is I'm here. I'm not go to work like that. We see each other like only in the night time, like
24
that.
hours a day.
So even it's busy.
She's getting nosebleeds. She's starting to get nosebleeds, so she had to go over and sit with the gossip girls the other day because I think her head was hurting. Speaking too much English, she had to go speak some Tagalog a lot. So
What?
So while she was doing that, I took a walk back to where we stayed at the Airbnb.
The Airbnb.
And walked back over there because there's a store where we buy some stuff that we use for the
That's
store and other
wholesaler,
things.
yeah.
So I walked over there.
And then did you meet some foreigner there while you're
No.
walking?
No,
didn't?
no.
Okay.
No. But yeah, I've seen a couple foreigners around, but they're in passing, so we haven't had a chance to talk or anything like that. But I walked over there. It's only about 10-minute walk. And got things we needed and walked back. And she thought I was mad because I took off walking, but I just wanted to do something. I was tired of sitting in the house.
Yeah. You got?
No.
Looks like you got.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But so it's what I mean. We're still learning each other. It's only been 5 weeks, so she misunderstood that as me being mad. I didn't hear her over there yell at me as I was leaving, so I wasn't mad. I just wanted something to do. I get tired of sitting around the house because it is getting very hot out there. So you either got to do it early morning or late in the afternoon. So I think I did it not at a good time, but at a time where it was just before it was getting extremely hot.
Yeah.
I just was tired of sitting around the house, and she was talking with the girls, so I just wanted something to do. So that I just went for a walk, And she gets worried because I want to go by myself, Oh, I don't know.
But at least you overcome. You can go there.
Well, I know my way over there. We've done it many a time, so it's just a walk. It's just got to cross the main street and get over there and say hello to all the truck drivers over there. Hey Joe,
Hey Joe,
hey Joe, hey Joe. Okay, so it's always cool to see those guys. Oh,
I didn't see.
but yeah. So anyway.
So how about the food that you like?
Well, I haven't eaten any street food. Like you said, my
Halo
stomach.
halo, you tried.
Well, I tried halo halo. I like. Did you get it? Okay, so yeah, sorry, we had to pause for a minute. We're chasing a mosquito.
Yeah.
He keeps dive bombing us while we're sitting here doing this video and we can't get him. But she asked me about the food over here. I haven't really had street food. You said my stomach probably wouldn't like it, and there's a lot of things I wouldn't like anyway because I'm a very picky eater. So I'm not that gutsy of a person to attempt that yet. So as far as Filipino food goes, no, I haven't really tried. I've had chicken adobo. I've had what else do you
Fried
make?
chicken.
Well, everybody makes fried chicken even in the United States.
Okay. Okay.
So okay.
That's it.
So yeah. So I mean, but Lynn is a very good cook. I have no problem with Lynn's cooking. I just ate too much food when I got here. If it's the right pancit, I can't eat seafood, so I can't eat like the shrimp pancit and stuff like that.
No, you eat
so.
pancit there in Cavite.
Yeah, well, I ate pancit here too when you cooked it. Remember, you went and bought that other stuff that wasn't seafood, wasn't shrimp.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lynn's a very good cook, so I'm not gonna starve to death. I know that.
And
But so, what other question you got for me? We're at 20 minutes already.
That's done, almost done.
Yeah. So, what other question you got for me?
No more na.
No more? So I guess that's about it for now. We'll check back in another month or so. If I'm going to stay another month, I don't know. She might kick me out before then because she gets American headaches right here and stuff. But she had a question for me the other day, and I thought, you could ask them guys the question.
What's the question? I forgot.
Do we have stars in the United States? We were walking at night and looking up at the stars, and she said, "Oh, do you guys have stars in the United States?"
Because during the time it's a nice, nice sky, and then it's.
So everybody from other countries, go ahead and put in the comment. Do you have stars at night in your country? Let Lynn know, because she thinks only stars are above the Philippines. So anyway, it's just a funny thing. Don't give her a hard time. We're just joking about it. But we appreciate everybody stopping by. I thank Lynn for the interview. It's always fun to do. She's been busy and I've been busy doing other things. So we'll get together on this channel as much as we possibly can. So thank you, honey.
Thank you so much to all of you, also the viewers, and to those who want to have some interview.
Yeah, if you want to tell Lynn if you have stars in your country, maybe you have moon too. I don't know. You might have the moon in your country too. Maybe the sun comes up too. Never know. So Let Lynn know in the comment section. It's just joking, all right?
Okay, guys. Thank you so much.
God bless y'all.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And please don't forget to skip our...
Don't forget, don't skip the
Don't
ads.
skip.
Don't skip the ads.
Thank you,
And say
guys.
hello to
And
Lynn.
be safe, everybody.
Love
Thank you
yous.
so
Bye.
much. Love you. God bless everyone.